The following is a presentation of the Greater Ontario Junior Hockey League.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome inside the Seymour-Hannah Sports and Entertainment Center for Game 6 of the Sutherland Cup Finals, powered by Collins Clothiers, as the Chatham Maroons look to win the series and capture the Sutherland Cup, while St. Catharines tries to preserve their season on home ice. The Maroons come in tonight a win away from their first Sutherland Cup since 1999. The Maroons are up 3-2 in the series, thanks to a 5-2 win on home ice in Game 5. In that game, 15-year-old Eamon Edgar continued his stellar run of play. Edgar scored the second Maroons goal and added 2 assists on the night to get up to 14 points in 14 playoff games. In this series, he's found a new level with 6 goals and 5 assists in the final. He comes in tonight riding a 3-game goal streak. Also a pivotal contributor in the Game 5 win was forward Noah Matheson. Matheson's in his 3rd playoff run with the Maroons and had a goal and an assist in the 5-2 Chatham win on Friday night. On the playoffs, he's got 14 points in 22 games. In goal, the Maroons turn to Gannon Hunter again. Hunter was terrific on Friday in a bounce-back effort. He stopped 38 of 40 St. Catharines shots en route to the win. On the flip side, St. Catharines got a goal from Brendan Grenville on Friday night in his return to the lineup. Grenville has been a key contributor to the Falcons' playoff run. He's posted 9 goals and 12 assists for 21 points in 19 playoff games. In goal, it's Hayden Jeffrey once again for St. Catharines. Jeffrey also made 38 saves on Friday night and sits with a 2.83 goals against average and a .913 save percentage in the postseason. Ahead of this pivotal Game 6, let's get to our coaches' comments. Here's Tyler Bealby from the Falcons and Richard Santos from the Maroons.
Since day one, we've built a family here and a good culture, so I'm just on it every game that we're just going to give it 110% no matter what till the final buzzer, and the end will take care of itself.
As far as our structure goes and the way we have to play, it has to be like any other game in a sense that we have to stick to our game plan, focus on those details. There's no question and no doubt that it's an elimination game for us. So I don't know about the word urgent, but definitely feels a little different. But we know those boys will embrace it and be ready to go tonight.
Obviously, coming into a barn here up 3-2, you have the opportunity of winning a Sutherland Cup. And, you know, last night you're trying to get to sleep and it's a little tough, right? So the opportunity is there for our boys. They've worked hard to get to this point, to have the ability to have this opportunity, so they deserve it. Now it's just they got to go play for a full 60.
Tonight, the Maroons go for their first championship in 26 years, while St. Catharines tries to force a winner-take-all Game 7 on Tuesday night. Yeah! It's the Falcons, it's the Maroons, it's Game 6 of the Sutherland Cup Final, and Puck Drop is next on 519 Sports. Nathan Duplessis over the blue line, feeds Trayson Dewar. He gets the puck knocked off his stick by Van Netten, and Duplessis hammers him in the corner. Connor Hunt for Dylan Richter. Richter winding in, looking for an option. Richter centers, one-timer LaChance, stopped by Hayden Jeffrey. A huge save there by the Falcons netminder, and the clearing attempt goes into the St. Catharines bench. Now Richter over the blue line, goes to LaChance, now up to Van Netten. Van Netten fires it towards the goal. Save made off the deflection. Jeffrey gets the rebound as well, and he'll hold on. Richter tipped the initial shot. Jeffrey made the save, and then he shut down Ian LaChance on the rebound too to keep this one scoreless. After it, Burnham. It'll come back to Valancourt. Valancourt throws it on goal. Glove save made by Gannon Hunter, and he will hold on as some words being exchanged out front here of the Maroons net. Now Bassick off the glass, knocked down by Dallas Hibbert. Hibbert makes the move through neutral ice over the blue line. Hibbert a shot! Glove save, Gannon Hunter, and he'll hold on. A nice move there from Dallas Hibbert. It'll come back up to the point. Here's Richter out to center. Richter for Matheson. Matheson over the blue line, drops for LaChance. LaChance out front, loose puck in the crease. Somehow it stayed out. Richter. Here's Chadwick. Chadwick into the corner. Chadwick, a shot, glove save. Hayden Jeffrey, he holds on. What does it mean to the group to get to this moment in the Sutherland Cup final, playing in front of a big crowd here at home in Game 6?
Yeah, it means everything. I think, when we start the year in May and June, this is the ultimate goal. It's what we're working for. So to get here at this time of the year, it's just the best. It kind of, it shows all the work that we put in, from the staff, the volunteers, and especially the guys on the ice. So it just means the world to us.
Zach, talk to me about this team a little bit. What makes them click? How have they gotten to this point, and what makes this group so successful?
Yeah, I think, Tyler said it. We can definitely put the puck in the net. I definitely think our team likes to play the body. Honestly, we get contributions from all 4 of our lines, all 3 of our D pairs, and that's kind of the way we're built. We can burn you with any line, and so we just keep coming. And, yeah, that's kind of the identity of our team, I'd say.
From a community perspective, who do you want to talk about that's helped the Falcons to get here? Obviously, it takes a village, and the Falcons certainly have that.
Yeah, I would just want to shout out our Falcons board. They're the guys that, put the work in behind the scenes to help us out. All of our volunteers on the staff, none of this is possible without the guys who are sharpening the skates, taping the sticks, and they're on the road with us all the time. So it really does take a village and a whole community to make this happen. And so for everyone that's in the rink tonight, we're just thankful for their support.
Now it'll be skated ahead by Bassick over to LaChance. LaChance gets stripped of the puck. Grenville skating in. Grenville, a shot stopped by Hunter. It'll be played by Gualteri. Gualteri into the corner. Back around, here's Muty. Muty for Trent Gates. Gates takes a hit from Bassick. Dimitro cross ice. Here's a shot. Stopped by Gannon Hunter. And he'll hold on to the chance for Luke Gualteri. Mustafi shovels it off the wall. It's taken back by Connor Hunt. Hunt through center for the Maroons. Hunt over the blue line, a pass to Matheson. Now Edgar out front, and they score! Chatham opens the scoring just under 5 minutes into the second period, and it's Connor Hunt finding the back of the net. For Chase Smith, up for Truby. Truby to Campbell. Campbell flying in. Campbell a bit of space, centers! Great save, Hayden Jeffrey! Unbelievable! Kucher flips it down the ice after a Chadwick in the corner. Carter Chadwick. Stick handles. Chadwick throws it cross ice, looking for it there, Van Netten. Van Netten tries to play it to LaChance. Now Chadwick, he scores! Carter Chadwick, automatic, and it's 2-0 Maroons. You can hear the crowd chanting, "Go Chatham, go!" here. The fan bus has been loud since they've arrived in St. Catharines. Lowe lays the body, 2 and into the corner, wrap around, Edgar scores! Chatham's up 3! An offensive outburst for the Maroons in this second period. It's Eamon Edgar with his 7th of the series and his 8th of the playoffs. So timeout called by St. Catharines. Everybody off the bench for Tyler Bealby's group, going over the message from the head coach as they try to calm things down and get this game back on the tracks. Down 3 goals in the second period. Comes back up the line, Valancourt. Valancourt fires through traffic. Gannon Hunter calmly gloves it and holds on. Off the draw, Falcons control. Here's Valancourt. Valancourt into the corner, Dewar. Centering pass. The one-timer from Duplessis missed the net. Harding all the way out to center. Valancourt lost it. Edgar flying in, centering pass, and they score! Connor Hunt, his 2nd of the game, off a great feed from Eamon Edgar, and Chatham is firmly in the driver's seat. It's 4-0 Maroons here in Game 6. Falcons trying to clear through center, they will. It's Lowe. He'll chip it in deep. Cam Lowe back around the wall, Brennan Grenville. Grenville up the line, Gualteri. Gualteri a shot, tipped on goal. Hunter the save, wrap around, and they score! St. Catharines is on the board. It's a 4-1 game, and it's Brendan Grenville finding the back of the net once again for the Falcons. I want to talk to you about this group. Obviously, you guys are 20 minutes away from winning the Sutherland Cup. What makes this team so special in Chatham?
Well, we thought from day one that we had a great opportunity. We had a good team. We put some pieces together at the trade deadline, picking up some key players. We've always had a full belief on this team since day one.
Bino, talk to me about the community. One of the things that stuck out to me tonight is that section over there, over my right shoulder, over the Chatham bench. What do the fans mean to this team? Because there aren't many places like Chatham in our league where the fans get behind these players so much week in and week out.
Chatham Maroon fans are the best. They travel with us during the regular season. It's nothing for us to have 50, 60, 70, 100 at a game. But tonight, I'd say there's a couple hundred here tonight. We had a bus that came through with a bunch of fans, and a lot of families have driven down. But the fans in Chatham, second to none. No one can compete with them.
Bino, I mentioned it throughout the period just how long you've been with this Maroons organization. 25 years, not 26. 26 years ago, the Maroons won their first and up to this point only Sutherland Cup. If your Maroons are able to hold on here for the next 20 minutes, what would that mean to you?
It would mean a lot. This is my fourth time getting to the Sutherland, and we haven't been successful. So this year we have a great opportunity. And what would it mean? It would mean everything for the whole team, the coaching staff, myself. You know, there'll be a lot of tears, let's put it that way.
All the way down the ice looking for Connor Hunt. It was deflected away by Dimitro. Hunt back on it. Hunt centers. Matheson a shot. Save Jeffrey. Rebound, a couple of saves. Incredible there from Jeffrey in the crease. And another whistle. The net has come off again. Falcons control. Hibbert through center. Dallas Hibbert sends the pass. Going to the goal. Forrest centering feed. Penalty coming up here. Forrest taken down. And a big hit laid below the goal line on Dylan Richter. A member of the Falcons darted up and hit Richter hard below the goal line. We'll see if that leads to offsetting penalties. Hibbert was the one who laid the check. There's an initial penalty coming up against Chatham. Cam Lowe skating in. Lowe fires a shot, misses the net. After it, Duplessis. Here's Gates. Gates tries to thread it along the wall. Matheson knocks it down and sends it down the ice. Jeffrey launches an attack. Here's Gates. Grenville now on it. Grenville makes the move. Grenville out front. Freeze centers. Loose puck. And they score! Duplessis makes it a 2-goal game on the power play. And don't look now, but halfway through the third, it's a 4-2 game. Trying to get it towards Lowe. It'll be taken by Matheson. Up the wall, Moore holds the line. Now Grenville in deep. Van Netten blows a tire. Grenville back on it. Grenville stick handles, finds Moore with space, a shot, and they score! Moore a shot through traffic. It deflected in front off of a defender's stick. And William Moore makes it a 1-goal game with 9:35 left in the third. And now it's a timeout for Chatham. Head coach Richard Santos trying to drive a message into his group to stay calm. They have a 1-goal lead. They've got 9:35 left in this third period, but St. Catharines has scored a pair in quick succession, and this is a brand new game midway through the third. Harding back on it. Harding able to get it out to center, racing for it, Truby, Zanuto with him, Truby, Zanuto, Truby, what a save by Jeffrey! A potential game saver from Hayden Jeffrey. Around the boards, here's Freeze. Sharp angle saved by Hunter. Petrovsky giving chase. Freeze on it in the corner. Freeze tries to center, deflected by Richter. Jumping forward, LaChance. It's Chadwick out to center. Empty net in his sights. Chadwick scores! Carter Chadwick hits the empty net. And Chatham can smell the Sutherland Cup. For Chase Smith giving chase. Here's a shot from the line, it's blocked. We're in the last minute of regulation. At the line, Hibbert can't hold. Falcons need 2 quick goals in 45 seconds. Duplessis for Grenville, loose at the line. Taken back by Hunt towards the empty net, he just missed. After it, Matheson. Matheson on goal, scores! Noah Matheson fights for the empty netter. And the 3-year vet of the Maroons adds a little more icing on the cake. It's 6-3 Chatham. Blaine Bassick flips it up to the blue line. Richter trying to corral it. Duplessis, 5 on the clock. 3, 2, and for the first time in 26 years, and for the second time in franchise history, Maroon Magic reigns again. The Chatham Maroons are Sutherland Cup champions. A long time coming for Chatham, getting their second Sutherland Cup in franchise history, their first since 1999. The Maroons had been to this point before. They had been to the round robin, they had been to the finals, but they had not been able to come up with a win since 1999. And here in 2025, the Maroons are Sutherland Cup champions again. The fans chanting, "We want the cup," here in St. Catharines. What a group that made the trip.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yes, sir. Woo!
The two sides lining up to shake hands. So much respect between the two teams. The East and West champions. What a year for the Falcons. 35-13-2 in the regular season. Won the Eastern Conference in the regular season. Finished in first place. Won the Eastern Conference championship in 6 games. And what a performance in what was an exciting and thrilling final all throughout. A great year by the Falcons, and lots to be proud of for all the players, for the coaching staff, and for the tremendous team of volunteers behind the scenes at St. Catharines.
The most valuable player of the 2025 COJHL playoffs from the Chatham Maroons, Carter Chadwick.
Carter Chadwick, your 2025 GOJHL playoff MVP. Chadwick had a pair of goals tonight, including the empty netter. 15 goals on the playoffs. What a performance for Chadwick. From the first round series against Elmira all the way up to this point, he is the GOJHL playoff MVP.
Finally, please welcome the trophy, first awarded in 1934, the Sutherland Cup.
And the Sutherland Cup makes its way out onto the ice. First awarded in 1934, last awarded at Chatham in 1999. Blaine Bassick called upon to receive the trophy. What a moment for Blaine Bassick. He's the only player remaining from the 2022 Sutherland Cup final where Chatham fell to St. Catharines on home ice. Now, Blaine Bassick gets the trophy from GOJHL Commissioner Craig Spada, and he gets to celebrate for the Maroons and lift it high above his head, because Blaine Bassick and Chatham are your Sutherland Cup champions in 2025. What a moment for this team. What a moment for this group. Bassick lifts the trophy with his squad. Bassick, who joined the team in 21-22, has spent every year since with the club, and now shows off the hardware to the Chatham faithful that have made the trip. What a moment for Blaine Bassick and for the Chatham Maroons.
It's crazy just seeing everybody here getting to celebrate. just celebrating the hard work we've all done, we've had all year, and it's a great reward to finish the work we put in this year.
Carter Chadwick, MVP, very deserving with all the goals that he scored, including a big one here tonight. What do you want to say about Carter?
Yeah, Carter's been awesome all year. I mean, he scored massive goals for us. Plays the right way, and very deserving young kid, and I think he's got a very bright future for him.
It's obviously a big accomplishment, but I can't thank my teammates enough.
MVP.
Coming to the rink every day, it makes it easy, kind of just having a good environment around you and kind of just coming to the rink and being happy. That's kind of what I enjoyed most out of this season. But yeah, my line mates, LaChance and Richter, I mean, obviously those two are great players, and yeah, all credit to my teammates and obviously especially those two.
Honestly, I'm more tired than I could honestly think. I don't even know what to think of it right now. It's pretty unreal. Yeah, I'm so tired. It's been an absolute grind, and to finally get it done in Game 6, and it's unreal. Best feeling I think I've ever had in my life.
Man, it's hard. I mean, it was hard. We played 4 great teams. They took us 2 Game 7s. Really resilient group, and I'm really proud of them. I mean, it's awesome. It's we won't forget.
Something I can't describe. It's just unreal, doing it with this group of guys, welcome me. Since the start I've been here, I just wouldn't have done it with anyone else.
Just the battle that this team put up throughout the whole year. I mean, a couple changes we had to the roster. I mean, how the boys adapted throughout the year was just unreal, and I can't be more proud. Yeah, I mean, for the community of Chatham, I think it's great. I mean, I can't wait for the parade. That's going to be a great day. Yeah, I mean, I just can't be more proud of this group.
How do you think you won this series?
Playing our game and perseverance. I mean, the boys never got down. I think we knew throughout the whole time what we need to do. And I think we did it, and that's why we're here today.
It's been an unbelievable second half of the season, and these guys have been so great to me and just our team. And big props to Gannon Hunter and Blaine Bassick for leading this team to championships.
These guys are my brothers. We're a family, and that's what it takes to win a championship. We started at the beginning of the season. We lost our first game to Kamoka. I remember that. We've been talking about that for a while, and to come this far to win a championship. I've been going at it for 3 years now. This is my 3rd year, and I mean, it means everything to me, and it means everything to us. It means everything to the city of Chatham too, that's for sure. And I mean, I'll have a bond with these guys forever, and it's surreal. Each round 1, round 2, round 3, we had a game plan, and especially the 3rd round against St. Mary's, that was an absolute battle. Even against Stratford too, it was a battle, but we had a game plan for each series, and we knew we had the skill, we just needed the effort, and we executed our game plan, and it worked out. I mean, it took us here, so shout out to our coach for putting a good game plan in, and shout out to our team for executing.
Well, we definitely didn't want to go back for another Game 7 at home, but I don't know, the boys were ready tonight, and we got her done.
Well, let me tell you, I come on board just after the 98 program in 2000, 2001. Been here 4 times, finally won. Are there tears? They haven't started yet, but I'm sure when we're on the bus relaxing and on the ride home, there's going to be some tears. There'll be tears when I get home, see my family. My wife watches every game. My family watches every game. They're always texting. So it's for all of us, family, the whole 9 yards. It's for our fans. You see the fans we had tonight. We had 200 fans at least here today. I mean, Chatham was just booming in St. Catharines tonight.
Obviously, that's been the goal since day one. We've preached that since day one. I think we just worked all year for it. I mean, we put the work since the start. We didn't have the greatest start to the year. I think we lost to Kamoka in our home opener, but I think we just worked. We worked all year. Our coaches emphasized that. And again, we have one of the tightest groups in we have one of the tightest groups in all of the GOJHL. So to win the Sutherland Cup, I'm not too surprised.
What about the guy beside you? Give me a comment on Liam Campbell.
Well, obviously, he's pretty showtime.
Come on, you couldn't.
He's as showtime as it gets. He's as showtime as it gets. But obviously a skilled guy, great guy as well. Couldn't say anything more about that guy. He's just a great guy off the ice and on the ice. Richard Santos, obviously just an absolute nail gun. Just did everything for us since day one. Was there for us since day one, and couldn't say anything more about that. Our whole coaching staff, I mean, just have been there since day one for us, and I couldn't say anything more better about them. I'm kind of like I have a loss of speech right now. I can't even talk. That's how shocked I am. And the community, obviously, I can't say anything about the community. They come out in huge bunches, fan buses. 1,200 fans at the Memorial Arena. Just unreal. That's all I have to say. Unreal.
There was always belief in the room, and
the coaches just kept preaching that we could get it done. And with guys like this guy beside me, playing with me, no doubt, just belief in the room that we could get it done. And obviously, here's the result that we won it. Whew. I love this guy. I love this guy to death. I want him to come visit me this summer, and I want to play with him no matter what next year. So this guy's helped me through so much this season, and I really can't speak highly enough about him. And I sit beside him in the room. He made it a joy every day.
I'm just most proud of the resilience with our team. Obviously, you kind of saw tonight that we were up 4-1 going into the third, and they potted two quick ones in the third, and we just kept grinding away, and we finally just got the two empty net goals, which sealed it. But we didn't stop there. We kind of just kept going after they scored the 2 goals, and obviously just throughout the course of the season, I don't think anyone had the Chatham Maroons winning the Sutherland Cup. I completely honest there, and we just kind of battled, and we trusted everyone in the room, our coaches, our staff, and everyone beside us in the room, and that's just what I'm most proud of.
I mean, I think how bonded our group was and our mindset. I mean, we came to the rink every day, and I mean, we grinded. We grinded for this the whole year. I mean, I think our mindset, just come to the rink, work hard, and our goalie coach Bino just like putting a mentality into us. That guy was dialed all year. I think he wanted it more than some of the players. I mean, just couldn't be more proud of this group. Unreal. I mean, I think the belief the coaching and support staff had in us all year was just phenomenal. I think that was something that we kind of thrived off of. And, just the systems, their adaptability. I mean, we come here, we throw out a new power play unit, and it just clicks just like that. I mean, just the adaptability of the coaching staff was just unreal, and their belief in the players was great.
Honestly, the emotions are just running wild. The boys, they gave me everything that they could. I can't ask for much more. Obviously, bringing a trophy back to Chatham, it's been, 26 years since we've hosted one. It just means so much to all the boys, the ownership. There's a lot of guys that I should give credit to, and it's my staff. My assistants have been amazing. There's been obviously a lot of closed-door arguments, and it just got us to here. It got us stronger. It got us better. The guys that stay till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, cleaning our gitches, cleaning the jerseys, they go unappreciative, and it means the world to me what they do for us. And nobody can take this away from us. This is us, baby. Just means a lot. A lot of doubters obviously have been, even through my coaching career, there was talks that I can't coach in this level, that I wasn't good enough. There's a lot of guys in that dressing room that weren't big enough, that weren't strong enough, that everyone doubted, but now they can't doubt us anymore. That room is so resilient, it's unbelievable. The work ethic, the compete. Obviously, you can say, we're a very fast team, we're a very offensive team, but you've seen when we have to lock it down, we lock it down. And I give a lot of credit to those boys out there. They'll do anything for each other. And when we built it, this team this year, we built it room out. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to every single one of us that are there every Sunday, that support us. They're going to be there right when we get home tonight. It's going to be no idea what time we get home, but they will still be there waiting for us. This is for them. This trophy's coming home for them, and we're going to be there with them. Blaine Bassick, one of the longest tenured captains in Chatham's history. He's been a warrior for us. He comes to work every day. That kid deserves everything he gets, and I am so happy that kid in his last game gets to host a trophy. It means the world to me. Fournier Smith, Chicken, Vanatten, Carter Gillen, who has obviously got hurt, our back end, Harding, that 06 group I started with when they were in U12 and coached them all the way through means so much to me. Our front end, wow. Like from one to 4, guys coming in and out of the lineup. I'm going to make a huge shout out to Cale Marentate. you know, not in the lineup a lot, but is the first guy in the room. He's probably in the showers with the boys right now. He's a kid that when you talk room guy, glue guy, you speak Maroon Tate. So I give that kid tons of credit. And then our front end, like a guy like Connor Hunt coming in, believing in us, Saginaw Spirit giving me their guys and trusting us to develop them means so much. Obviously, they get to win a Memorial Cup last year. We get to win a Sutherland Cup this year. Means the world to us. That group is probably one of the best groups I've ever seen. They're so close. They do everything right, and they're just good kids. Like, take hockey aside, we have a good group of kids, and I can't speak highly enough of that.
Credit to Chatham. Congratulations to Chatham. Congratulations to the community. I think it was since 1990, 1999, something like that. They'll enjoy it because we've won one. We know how good that feels, and we know that they're really going to enjoy that. So credit to them. Congratulations to Chatham. They won the series. Ultimately, the games that we lost, they found ways to take advantage of us in bunches in short periods of time. If it happens once, I'll chalk it up as a fluke and us having a lull. But they found a way to do it time and time again, and that's why they're raising the Sutherland Cup. They're an extremely talented offensive team, and I thought these last couple games they really bared down in their own zone and made life more difficult for us defensively, which isn't the way they started the series. So credit to them. They're the winner.
It's all the hard work when you have to leave your kids at home. It meant a lot. Meant a lot. Bino's been there since I was born. Hugging him meant a lot to me too. I just want to thank everybody for believing in me, steering us the right way. It means everything to me.
Chatham Maroons.
No, you can't say that. Let's go.
Sutherland Cup champs.
Woo!
See you next year.
Thank you guys. This is awesome. There it is. Man, one picture with you with that trophy.